Welcome back to World of Warships. Today featuring the Key. The Key is a Tier 8 Japanese battleship, premium battleship. It's got a lot of neat, interesting gimmicks. Today I have it built as a traditional battleship, basic tank build. Really focused on trying to stay alive longer, put the captain skills into healing, and as much as we possibly can into surviving the long haul. Handle a lot of the HE that you're going to get thrown at you, and to be able to just stay alive. And I do that primarily because it seems like so often now I'm up tier to tier 10, and this is no different. If you look at the amount of tier 10 ships, we're going to go up against Lorias, Kremlins, Rhode Islands, Montanas, all of which have bigger guns and more HP than we do. So in this style of gameplay, what I like to do with the Key is I like to try to stay back a little bit, and play it with a lot of HE. Its HE is very strong. 10 guns. They can really sling the HE at the opposition. And really overall at range, a very accurate ship. And it can hold its own from that perspective. Has 410 millimeter guns, so it has the ability to really do some damage. 6,500 damage with the HE, which is awesome. Fire damage at 32%. Pretty good pin, 12,600 damage with its AP, so it does well, especially tier for tier with its AP. But whenever you go up against the likes of a Kremlin that's most likely going to be nose in on you, when you see a Loria that has pretty good armor as well, it can be a challenge to be able to do much in pin with this thing. You got to get in close to be able to fight. Now the Key also has the ability to be built as a secondary ship. You can get its secondaries out past 10 kilometers. And you can, it has Harugumo guns on the side, so it does do some damage when you get in there. However, the armor just isn't that strong. And usually when you build a secondary ship, you think about the Germans that have the best secondary ships probably of any of the battleships. Hey, there we go, 3 pins on a DD. Sucks for him. Battleship be able to hit him from that range. And that's why another reason why I have HE loaded at the beginning of the game. I'm really looking to try to take these DDs out if I can. Felix Schultz jumped in there with really poor concealment and tried to do his job, and I'm trying to help him out. And now he's got to run because here come the torpedoes. This example right here at Richelieu, I can get it up over that mountain, get a little bit of HE on him. Of course, I lose him right at the last moment, so only that first volley is going to make it to him. And I missed anyway. More about this ship. Overall, pretty good concealment for a battleship. Whenever you're not dealing with the post-fire visibility, gets down to about 14 kilometers. Not terrible. It's not one of the best, but not terrible. Now there's a Rhode Island. It was a ship that you could get temporarily back near the holidays. That's gone now. You can't get it. It is the American HE spammer from range, although the Montana does a good job as well. Rhode Island is just outstanding at it. Overall, really good boat, but in order to get that boat back whenever they had the deal, you had to sell a kidney and firstborn children, etc., to be able to have a chance at it. Very expensive, but by all accounts, from what I've heard, really awesome ship overall. Hopefully it'll be back in the premium shop at some point for everyone else to be able to buy it. I'm going to try to out HE spam an HE spammer until we get something else on our scope to be able to shoot. It looked like he was going to sit almost still. And I just overshot him. There you go. Fantastic job. Way to go there, launch pad. And he's not going to miss that one. That looks so pretty. Someday when I grow up, I'll have HE salvos like that. That was pretty. Actually, he didn't do much damage to me there. Let's see if we can get another one in here. With a Richelieu, he might. No, he's going to disappear right when we need to take a shot at him. There's the sub. See, that guy was coming forward, and I dropped my depth charges, and he turned around and spun the opposite direction like it was nothing. Just on a swivel. It's insane how quickly these guys can turn now. And again, I missed the target there. By the time my depth charges get there, he's gone. And then Itago kills our sub, so now we have no visibility on this side. Felix Schultz took off. So now we're no longer playing an offensive battle here. We're playing defensive. So now we're going to turn, and we're going to have to just spend more time kiting than what we'd like. But if we stay up here, that sub or that DD will eat us for breakfast. It's not even a battleship versus battleship situation. We just got to out-survive these guys. You can't even see. Another good thing about the key, it has 3 turrets on the back. So as you are kiting away in this situation, when you're up tier to tier 10, which happens a lot, you'll be able to maneuver and be able to still get the majority of your guns off even whenever you're trying to kite away a bit. And see, I'm envious of how well this guy's playing with his HE so far. There's a Richelieu. He's going to double up on us. Never gone. One of the best battleships in the entire game. He's like, nah, brah, I'm out of here. Don't want any part of this. He's getting out of here. So here we are. Now we're in a kiting situation. We have to hope that our other side can push up and do something. Otherwise, we will lose this game. And right now, it doesn't look good. Looks like they've got all the advantages it stands. They have the ship count advantage. They're pushing us off of all 3 of our caps. And we'd be a hero and push up, but we can't match the firepower of these 2 battleships. Plus, they have a cruiser, a really good cruiser, the Otago, nearby. They have a DD somewhere over here. I'm not sure where that is. And they have a sub. We just can't push up against that type of firepower. Rhode Island hiding back behind the mountain now. We do have torps, but unlike, say, the Awami, they can sling those from 20 kilometers. We can only go 10 with ours, so we've got to get in closer to be able to make an impact. That sub's getting close. Drop one in each spot. I usually like to hold one just to see if I can make it miss, but that time I had to let it go. And if he'd have been any closer, we'd have been darn near dead because of those torps. Did get a little damage in on that sub. Yeah, teach him a lesson. He'll probably keep coming right after us, though. We're too juicy of a target. And now we're in the role of trying to kite away and try to kill what we can from here. Richelieu is going to turn in. Should be able to get HE on him, though. Would have been better to have switched to AP. Hey, get some more damage in on that sub. Yeah, take that, sub. This guy's the chosen one. I had no idea. I wouldn't have challenged him if I'd have known that. We have a Druid over on the other side. That's a really good boat. I don't have it. All of AP only. Like a daring, but AP only. And overall, really good cap contester from what I understand. You know what? I think we can take this Richelieu, and we can't keep kiting forever, so we're going to use this mount a little bit. Oh, Otago. Yeah, Otago, what you doing, dude? He is backing up. I should have shot behind him. Oh, he was going for it at the end there. How about that? All right, I really think I can hurt this Rhode Island pretty bad. If I survive this torp. So that's it, man. Everybody's going to yell at you and tell you to push up, and then you just get HE spammed and torp to death. It's kind of hard to make a difference when that happens. But we're going to try to get one good salvo off against this guy. As this game is over. Got a little bit of damage in there, but pretty much the game would have been over from that standpoint. So we'll try to jump into another one and see if we can have better luck. One great thing about the key is if you were able to buy it last year before they made some of the economic rework, the key had one of the best economies in the entire game, so you could really make a lot of credits with it. You can still make really good credits with it now. Any premium tier 8 can make you some money if you have just a halfway decent game, not even top in the leaderboard type of game. So the key is still a profitable ship to run. It's a great trainer for your Japanese captains, to keep that in mind. So if you want to be able to build some guys up and you want to use them on a Yamato or the Bungo later on. It's a great place to train your captains. All right, so now we're top tier. Wow, how about that? So we are top tier in a key. There's a lot we can do here. Littorio has really good armor, outstanding AP, and it has the ability to really stick its nose in there and make some things happen. We'll see what that looks like as we get closer in here. It is a sub game. We have one sub on each side. They are tier 8s, so they are pound for pound the same tier as us, so they should be able to wreak havoc and attack us without us having any idea where they are. We're going to leave HE loaded here. We can get out to 22 kilometers with our spotter plane, see if we can get lucky and kill a cruiser that is unsuspectingly just rolling across broadside in the opening. That'll be definitely one of the goals. Have the hipper here on my starboard side. Hopefully it doesn't just run up the middle and die. But top tier, that's rare at tier 8. It should be a lot of fun in the key, though. We'll see if we can get some damage in on these guys today. Great HE, 10 guns, 10 turrets, or 10 barrels on 5 turrets. Really good range. Excellent fighter from long distance and late game. Getting in close, if you stay angled, can tank pretty decently, especially against same tier ships. Plus you have his 10-kilometer torpedoes. I like to play it a little bit more range early, especially when you're even tier or mid tier, or top tier. Bottom tier, stay back and use a lot of HE. That's how I play it anyway. And this one, I'll play a little bit farther back at first, and then I'll try to push up and wreak some havoc with the battleship. You really have to. If you're a top tier battleship, you can't just stay back forever. You need somebody spotting. Which right now Benson's trying to get outside and do that. New Orleans is trying to get up against the mountain on his side and do that as well. And then we'll try to swoop in and see if we can get some crossfire and support our team. But I like to keep. I have a lot of games in it, over 60% win rate. It's not great, but I'm not very good at the game. I just love it. So it's pretty good. And again, it makes a lot of credits. Can do a lot of damage. Plus, it's just a sweet-looking ship. It's a good-looking Japanese boat. If you like the look of Japanese ships, this thing's gorgeous. See how far that New Orleans pushes up. I wouldn't recommend pushing out too much more. Hoping I can hit that Heinrich, but he's hiding. I don't know if there's anybody else over here that can take a shot on. They only have one DD, and he's right there. He has deep water torps, which will absolutely wreck us. If he catches us broadside, then we're dead. Oh, there he is. Rather have had HE load at that time, but I did not. 2 overpins with a little bit of damage. There's one grouping. Now these torps are so hard to see until the last second. That's the advantage. Deep water, they hit like a ton. And then they're just also so hard to see and evade. We left the AP for this British guy right here. And missed. Good job turning out. Little bit of damage, but not much. Heinrich has pretty soft armor from the side if we can make some shots land. And now we're behind him out. So the British cruiser's about dead. See if we can get some shells into that Heinrich. There we go. That's a citadel. Oh, it's the Edinburgh that's in there. Mwahaha. He's the one that's hiding up front. Okay. And that British cruiser's still alive. Johnny Five's still alive. Need to get him off the board. Oh, are you kidding me? Just one overpin. Just like tippy tap that guy. If a sparrow hits the dude's windshield, he's dead. Come on. Get shot from a long ways back there. Edinburgh firing at me. Some HE coming in from the other side of the map. You want to kill these British cruisers while you can because they heal so fast and their HE hurts. And they can pop back. Now, he does have torps, so I have to be careful how close I get to him. He does not have smoke, so he's going to be very visible. I have a feeling something's trying to stalk me from over here, like a destroyer. Benson, we need some spotting. See, get a couple into him, maybe did. Dang it. Couldn't quite do that. Probably should have saved it for the Heinrich. I mean, like swarming that guy. Somebody better kill him. So Heinrich has me right where he wants me right now. He wants to get in a match like this, where we're going toe to toe, secondary ships. I'm not built for it this game. He is. He's going in behind the mountain, so I can't torp him. Although it looks like he's going to push out. I switched to HE just because I think that he is going to pop right back out again. See if I can get lucky if he runs into those. There we go, that's two. But wait, there's more. See if I can get some more into him here. Oh, he's gonna do it. The key, the torp boat. You. How about that? Not paying attention to where I'm going. But yeah, is it worth it even having torps on a battleship? Yeah, I'd say so. How about that? We'll take it. We will take it. And we're going to lose this game as well, so not a good day for winning games, but did some pretty good damage. Oh, those torps are so scary. Colorado hanging on the skin of his teeth. Leaving HE on as I expected that DD to pop back out again in a moment. He's not done so. Plus, I didn't overpin that Edinburgh, which is nice because that's easy to do. See if we can get some shells into that thing. Got a couple. Oh, AP coming in at us. And Shamfan decides he's bored and wants to get in on this. See if we can do some damage there. There we go. All right, here comes a New Mexico, which is not too scary. More worried about torps popping out here on us. I can't quite hit that DD.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
See if we can get that thing inflamed. There we go. And we'll move back in, see if we can help what's left of the Colorado here. And goodbye, Colorado. All right, we'll move back in and see if we can help ourselves. Not much else we can do other than try to take a couple of these guys with us at this point. They have an Edinburgh over on this side. Not sure what happened to the Sturdy. There's a lot of fire. That's going to hurt the New Mexico a little bit. All right. Time to finish this. Here we go. It's an AP world from here on out. If we run into that sub, we'll have to use our actual ASW planes, see if they can do some work. Japanese do have really slow turret traverse, even if you build into it a little bit. That is one of the other frustrating points. So you can just swing your tail around and fight somebody real quickly. You're going to have to be real methodical in the way you approach it. Just hit high caliber, we'll take it. Part of that is we're just burning the heck out of this New Mexico. Really don't want to rotate my guns over, so I want to kill that guy. Thought the Edinburgh was going to pop. There he is. He's got to hide behind a mountain anyway. We are all in. Oh, just Benson, good job.
Well done, Commander.
I'll take that. Oh, what? You thought I was broadside? No. I think not. All right, Littorio. Just you and me. Everybody else needs to just stay at home. Give me a second to heal up. Collect my thoughts. Out of heals now. We still do have a repair party available. There we go. Full volley. There we go. Citadel on Littorio. About to go into the kill box. I don't know how much more of a chance here or the other options. We're angled to Littorio, who's firing now. I'm worried about torps popping out over here. Oh, hey, Helena. What's up? Normally, don't ever heal one fire, but at this point, what we gonna do? All right, these torps are really meant for the Nerdberg. After my death, I made peace with it. Hopefully I can take this guy with me. Almost, no. Vittorio, turn back into that, please. All right, well, game is over. Otherwise, you know what? That Nerdberg was going to eat those. And I think Littorio, he had a fate with Destiny with those torps. Overall, pretty good game with the key. Probably made some mistakes here and there. And I know that our team really didn't push up and help us. But you can see what it could do. I think overall, really good, accurate guns, especially at range. HE is very powerful. AP can be really solid whenever you need it to. So even whenever you're at a disadvantage and your team's getting rocked, you have the ability to be able to make some things happen. And we ended up putting up 175K, even in a loss, which is a pretty solid game, tier 8. And I mean, we did most of our damage. You get a bunch of the tier 7s and 8s, which don't have a lot of HP, so that's not bad. Compliment our Colorado. I can see that he's out there going like 1 knot, fighting everybody, which is outstanding. He did a pretty good job. So we ended up getting Dreadnought, landed a pretty good amount of shells. Torps came in clutch to be able to take out our enemy. And as you see right here, I mean, look at the credit ability of this key. Even just having green, this one was a blue booster, putting a blue booster on it, 1.3 million credits, which is pretty awesome. You can take $1 million back to the bank, even with other things you purchase if you run out of signals like I did. But overall, pretty good game. So is the key worth it? I think so. It's my comfy ship I go to whenever I want to just go out and knock around the enemy a little bit. Even when you get up tier, the HE is really strong. You can kite really well in it, so it works well, I think, even at higher tiers. When you're equal tier or your top tier, you can get in. You can go a little bit more fisticuffs and throw some torps at your enemy, for example, and make some things happen. Overall, key, it's a great boat. Tier 8 premium. I recommend it. See y'all next time.